Hi, and welcome back into the Direct Selling Accelerator podcast. My name is Sam Hind, and today we're going to talk about 5 key reasons why you should have a Facebook business page and how to get started. Now, this is something that comes up on a daily basis for Greg and I in our business. We work with direct sellers all around the globe, helping them grow their businesses on social media. But the one key challenge we come up against again and again is people fighting against having a business page. There is a lot of fear for many people around going out into that space and actually doing it, setting it up and having a business page going. For some people, it's a fear. For other people, it's a not knowing where to start. So we're going to talk about 5 key reasons why having a business page is super powerful for you in your direct selling business. And I'm going to give you some tips on where and how to get started with that. So let's have a little bit of a look at why you should have a Facebook business page. Now, aside from the fact that you should start the way you intend to finish, there are so many amazing benefits to having a business page. Does this mean that you can't use your personal profile to grow your direct selling business? Absolutely not. Your personal profile is an amazing place to grow your business. It's an incredible place to attract and create curiosity and intrigue around what you do from your existing family and friends and networks. But your personal profile is not the place to be actively selling. You don't want to be hounding family and friends. You don't want to become that person that people feel like, oh, they're in one of those businesses now. They're going to hound me. They're going to attack me if I show any interest at all. You don't want to be that person. And I know that you don't want to be that person. So let's talk about how you can use a Facebook business page to create a bit of that distance and to do things in a professional manner. Now, your personal profile is going to be used, but let's just focus on what some of the benefits are right now to setting a business page up. Now, the very first of those, and probably one of the most important, is that unlike a personal profile, your business page on Facebook is publicly viewable. Now, I know what you're thinking. If you're one of those slightly more experienced people on Facebook, you're thinking, yes, but I can set my personal profile to public and then people can find me publicly. They can. But there are a couple of things that you need to be a little bit careful of and mindful of here. I'm not a huge fan of setting your personal profile to public. Number one, because you're likely to be sharing private information that you don't want the world to get access to. Things like when you go away on holidays and they can scroll through your page and probably find pictures of your home. Maybe you've got pictures of your kids up there and you don't want everyone in the world to get access to those. The other thing to be aware of is that you don't want to go sharing and cross-pollinating business and pleasure too much. There is a happy medium here where you definitely want to share a bit of who you are to people that are customers and interested in your business. But just like if you went to a barbecue, you wouldn't spend all of your time talking just about business. You also don't want to go into the workplace and spend all of your time talking about what goes on behind the scenes and what you get up to in your personal life. There's got to be a bit of a balance, which is where having a business page allows you to have that. You can cross over a little bit, share a bit of your business on your personal, share a bit of your personal on your business, but they've got their own purposes and you can keep them separate. So that's a really big bonus. The thing about having your business page publicly viewable, which it will be, is that people can recommend you. They can check you out without having to connect with you first. So if you are recommended by somebody and they know that they've got to go to your personal profile because you don't have a business page, and they then have to friend you in order to see any information about your business, that person doesn't yet have a relationship with you. And it's a little bit of a barrier to get them to cross. So having a business page lets people suss you out, check out what you do, find out a bit of information about you, and then when they're ready, they can reach out if they want. But the cool thing is that by being publicly viewable, people can kind of just watch you on the down low and they don't need to reach out to you until they're ready. So they can keep a bit of an eye out on the lives that you do or the posts that you put up and just slowly be checking them out until they're ready to reach out to you. It's a great thing about a business page is people can be just watching you from the outside until they're ready. You can gently warm them up that way. So that's one reason why having a business page is really powerful, because anyone out there can find you and watch what you get up to on your business page without having to connect with you on the outset. The next reason I love business pages is that we all want to grow. We all want to be big. You guys have all got these grand desires for your business. And in time, it would be nice to think that you'll grow your business so much on social media that you might need a helping hand. The great thing about a business page is you can share the load. So let's say you've got a partner or a friend or even a team member who, if you want to go away on holidays, you can make them an admin of your business page, and they can not only go in and help manage the page, but they can respond to messages, they can interact with people. So if you get to that point, then you've got the ability to get people to jump in and help manage the page without giving them your Facebook password, which I don't recommend that you do. So you can share the load by adding admins or even just editors that don't have the same access to your page as you do, but they're able to kind of help you manage it. That's another reason a business page is a great option. Another thing that I love about business pages, this is number 3, is the access to Facebook and Instagram insights. Now, the really cool thing about this is that your insights will tell you what's working and what's not. Now, you might be thinking right now, I don't know what all those numbers mean. I go into my Facebook insights and I just don't know how to make sense of it. Well, don't stress too much. The most important information you need to pay attention to is simply looking at the posts that you've put up over the last 7 to 14 days and have a look at which one's got more interaction than others. Have a look at what are the patterns. What are you learning about this? Do people like videos more than posts with images? Are you finding that if you put a photograph up, you get more interaction than if you don't? So have a little bit of a look at what people are interacting with, what's working, even what time of day works and what doesn't. Now, if you are one of those people that are in our online quick start courses, there is a walkthrough step-by-step training on how to read your insights and how to use them to grow your business. So get in there and check that out. It's a 20-minute module. It's really easy to follow, and I'll walk you through step-by-step how to pay attention to your insights. But it is one of the powerful tools you've got on both Facebook and Instagram. It's completely free, and it will tell you what's working, what's not. And a really cool extra feature is there's another tool called Facebook Audience Insights. We're not going to spend too much time on that today, but this will tell you information about who your ideal customer is. So again, if you're interested in that and you're in our online courses, reach out and we'll share that training with you as well. So that's number 3, is that you get access to Facebook Insights. So powerful. Get in and check that out. Now, number 4 is that you can share key information about your business that is quick and easy for people to access. One of the things I love about Facebook business pages is that everyone knows where to find everything, because every single Facebook business page is laid out in exactly the same way. So people have got this kind of natural knowing where to go now to find a phone number, how to send a message, where to go to find out the business information, or if you've got a shop tab, where they go to find that. Which brings me to my number 5 reason, and that is tools. Facebook gives you some amazing tools to use to grow your business. Facebook is on your side. As challenging as it can be from time to time, it actually wants you to do well, because when you do well, it does well. When you're growing your business and you're successful, it's getting posts and content that keep people on the platform, and you might even start spending advertising dollars, which of course is what Facebook wants. So the better you do, the better Facebook does. It wants you to be successful. So it gives you some amazing tools to use in a business page that will help you be successful, such as one that I've just mentioned, and that is an online shop. So if you've got a website or a link to a mini website with your company, and you've got the ability to sell any of your products online, you can create a little online shop on your Facebook page. It's really easy to do. Facebook gives you all the tools you need to set that up. You can also have a simple call to action button just underneath your cover image that will send people directly to your online shop. That's another cool feature that you've all got access to completely for free. By the way, Facebook business pages will cost you nothing. They are free. A question I get asked a lot: how much does it cost? Nothing. It costs you nothing. There's no reason you shouldn't have one set up. Another of the awesome tools you've got access to is scheduling. I'm a big fan of scheduling because life gets in the way if you're not planning ahead. I really believe that to be productive on social media, one of the greatest things that you can be doing is sitting down once a week and planning your posts out for the week. So you don't need to be on Facebook for hours every day to think about, what am I going to post next? Sit down and be strategic and think your next 5 to 7 posts out in advance, schedule them in, and then you can just get on with running your business and not be thinking about Facebook and Instagram every day. If you want to get in and do stories, or you want to do off the cuff posts because something really amazing has come up, or you've had this great idea, you've got the choice to get in and do that. But if you've scheduled in advance, you're not forced to have to do that. You can let your creative brain jump on in when it's ready, but not force it to pipe up when you're not feeling in the right mood. And we've all been in those places where you get to a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and on Saturday you think, I'm going to be all good to put a post up on Tuesday or Wednesday. But you get to Tuesday and you just don't feel creative. You're not feeling inspired. You can't come up with a great idea. So what do? You post rubbish because you're not being strategic. You're not in the right mindset, and life happens. So scheduling is really powerful, and I highly recommend that you do it, but you can only do it on a business page or a group. You can't schedule through personal profiles. Okay, so scheduling is one of the tools we recommend. You also have access to adverts and boosting on a business page, although for many of you, I wouldn't suggest doing this unless you are getting amazing organic free engagement on your page. If you've cracked your organic engagement, you may very well be ready to start boosting and advertising. If you haven't, focus on getting engagement and reach without paying anything first. Remember, you can pay Facebook to show your post to more people, but you can't pay people to click on the post. So you want to be getting good at that first, so you're getting good value out of your money. But when you're ready, later on down the track, you will absolutely be able to start running boosts and adverts, etc., if you have a business page set up. Last but definitely not least is the new Creator Studio. So if you've got a business page, there are some really amazing editing tools and creation tools to create beautiful posts to give you inspiration and to help you along the way. Again, tools that are only accessible on a business page. So if I haven't convinced you yet, I could go into a little bit more, but hopefully I have. Having a business page is going to be really powerful for you. Now, if you are currently throwing all sorts of objections out there and you're going, it's too hard, I don't know where to start, I wouldn't know how to use all of those tools, Sam, I don't want to put myself out there, I just want to ask you a quick question. Are you getting in your own way? Are they really real objections, or do you need to just kind of step outside of your comfort zone a little? If it's because you're in comfort place right now and you don't want to go out of that comfort place, and you're a bit like me, when someone suggests something that feels a bit uncomfortable, you start coming up with all these reasons why you shouldn't be doing it. Just stop for a sec and ask, is this in my best interest, or do I need to step outside of my comfort zone a little here? Now, I do want to remind you that setting a business page up and getting reach takes time. Getting people onto that page will not be an overnight thing. So if you're thinking, I'm not going to get started yet because as soon as I put it out there, I'm going to have hundreds of people jumping on my page, you will be sorely disappointed. I'm very sorry to say. It does take time. Facebook's become a very, very busy place, and a lot of businesses are fighting for everyone's attention out there. So you're just going to be jumping into that mix. It's going to take you a little bit of time to grow your page, to get the hang of what to post, when to post, how to post. So start now so you can start to get some traction, because by the time you really, really want it later on down the track, you will have built it up, or you'll have learned how to get it. Now, if you're thinking, all right, this is all great, you've convinced me, I'm going to get out and give it a go. A business page is what I need, but where do I start? Well, the first thing I'll say to you is just start. Usually the reason we haven't started is not because we don't know how, it's because we're a bit afraid to do it. You might be thinking, oh, what will people think if I put myself out there? Who cares? It doesn't matter what they think. You're passionate about what you do. Start sharing that passion. You'll be really surprised at how well people take that on. So jump on out, give it a go. Just start. Now, the next thing I will say is if you are in our online courses, we do, of course, have a walkthrough. For those of you that have never set a business page up yet, we've got a walkthrough training in there, a little video showing you exactly what to do to set your business page up. But if you're not in our training, the easiest thing to do is when you're on your Facebook page, I recommend that you do this on a computer or a PC rather than a phone. So when you go to set your business page up for the very first time and you're using new Facebook, which I suggest that you do if you've got access to the old Facebook still, I think most people have been switched over by now. I recommend that you jump into the new Facebook because this is what everyone is going to have to use in the very near future. I know that for myself and most of the people in our courses, they're already permanently on new Facebook. So I recommend doing this on new Facebook so that you're used to it and you're kind of starting to get the hang of how it all works. So the way that you want to do this is jump onto a computer, go to your Facebook personal profile. And up the top menu bar, you'll notice that in the new Facebook, in the very middle of the menu bar, you've got the little house symbol, which is your home symbol. You've got your flag, which is your notifications. You have a little TV, which is your videos. Then you've got a shop tab, which is for marketplace. It looks like a little shop with a roof and that sort of stuff. Then you've got a little circle with people in it. That's your groups. If you go further over to the right-hand side, so the top right corner of your menu bar, you'll see your name and profile picture. And right next to that is a circle with a plus symbol in it. That's the button you want to be hitting. That's going to give you a little drop-down list that is your create list. And under that list, you'll notice that you can create a post, you can create a story, a live event. That is the option to create a page. And this is what you want to click on to start your first business page. So click on the circle with the plus symbol in it, and then go to page. Now, after that, you simply follow Facebook's prompts. It will walk you through the entire process. It will ask you what you want to call your page, what category your page falls under. It walks you through the process step by step. You'll be able to load up a cover image, a profile picture, and it will even walk you through creating your very first post. So get on in, bite the bullet, give it a go. If you haven't set a business page up yet, I highly recommend that you do, and make sure that you tag us in on your page when you set it up for the first time. Or if you're in any of our groups, definitely share your business page in there so that all of our members can jump on in and connect to you. We would love to help support you through that first process of getting your first fans and followers on there. So if you're in our Accelerator membership or our Facebook Your Business Like a Pro group, jump on in, share your business page with us, and we would love to support you. But guys, I hope this has been helpful for those of you that have just been kind of fence sitting, wondering for a little while, should I, shouldn't I? How do I? I really hope that this has given you both the confidence and the inspiration to get out there and give it a go. But I'm going to leave you with that for now. Have a really amazing week. I look forward to catching up with you again on here next week. But God bless. Bye for now. And we'll see you again on the Direct Selling Accelerator podcast next week.